and this is Toukiden 2. So, hang on. Oh, chat's been such a butt today. I don't know why chat's been such a butt. But yeah, good, funny clip. Okay, cool. I do like having the clips. It's really fun. But yes, this is Toukiden 2. Basically, it is the, in my opinion, progenitor to what Monster Hunter Rise ended up being. A lot of scaling, a bit more open world. The fact that you have like an essentially like the equivalency of the wire bug. Kind of how the Hunter art works. But yes, this is another Hunter-like. I think that there are a whole heap of other Monster Hunter-like games that are criminally underrepresented, and it's a bit disappointing because I feel like Koei Tecmo and a couple of others are stepping away from games like this, and we're probably not going to see really many hunting games compete against Monster Hunter probably for a little while, maybe. But yeah, this one is extremely weeby. This one's not set in the God Eater universe. God Eater is made by the same team, but there is a lot of similarities between the two. But this one is about yokai, Japanese demons, rampaging through the world. And yeah. Mo greeted Yonso and then clip Yonso talking about Mo. Oh! Mo and Mo's sister. Is it when Yonso discovered that information too? I like when we all did. Oh wait, Tecmo, I don't think there's any sound. Oh shit, hang on. 1 second. Weird you guys can't hear it. How's that? Why did that delete that? Okay, so that must be one of those things that got removed in the process of me updating and changing shit. Yeah. Just saying again, because I don't know if you saw it, but you'll be able to get RE-verse separately, which will be free to play as it seems. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh, it's a free-to-play game. Weird. So strange. I wonder why they made it. But, yeah. So, yeah, the wire bug. This is the wire bug. Grapple arms. Basically God Eater. So, rather than showing off God Eater, which I do love as well, I thought I'd show off a bit of Toukiden. Just because it's a pretty cool game. I haven't played it in a very long time, actually. Whoops. Let's go for a new save. Very, very Monster Hunter looking, thing. How do I change? I won't spend too much time in the character creator, because really I want to show off the gameplay more than anything. Just gotta find me a long hair. Too long? Afro? No hair. Where's my suitably anime hair? There we go, that'll do. Is there a random button? No. Oh no, this is too much to change. I didn't think about this part. You want a baby face, guys? Old man face? Baby face? Old man? Again, these games usually you don't look at like oops. You don't really look at your character's face too often, so not too concerned. And the colors are all kinds of whack. Let's give him big honk and schnoz. His baby soft mouth. Accessories? Oh, we can give him a mustache. Hang on, we can give him a beard. There we go. Oh my god, he's kind of got baby face syndrome going on. Fuck. Wait, can I not have... Oh, there's accessory. Like I said, very weeb game. If you've never watched... if you've never seen Way of the Samurai, I think I need to play that on stream, because, like, oh my god, Way of the Samurai has some crazy funny stuff. Does it not test? There we go. Alright, so weapons. In this game we have longsword, knives, spear, gauntlet, chain and sickle, bow, club, naginata, not on screen, rifle, sword and shield, and chain whip. Chain whip was the new one, I think, for this game. Very OP from memory as well. But yeah, so basically, longsword, dual blades, insect glaive, not appearing, chain and sickle, bow, club. Well, I mean, some of these like hammer. There's equivalents. Go blasting. Ah, fuck guns. I'll go naginata maybe? I don't know. I think I went naginata. I do like the sword, so maybe we just go longsword. I might just go longsword. I won't change into the settings. How's the volume for you guys? Not too loud? Look at his baby face. Can I age his face up at least? Can I age him? There we go. Oh, he just looks old man with wrinkles. It doesn't really work. Ended up with very baby man. Fine, whatever. That'll do. Just go. Good volumes. Thanks, Nyonso. I'm glad someone responded. It's one of those funny things with you do call outs where it's like, are we good? Are we sitting in good places? And then it's like you get nothing back and you're like, I think it's okay. I think we're good. Alright, time for lore, people. Like I said, so we are in Japan. Like, it's a alternate universe in Japan. You know the feeling? Yeah. Actually, that almost looks like the same port in Way of the Samurai. I don't think that's Koei Tecmo. Something weird with the sound. I can't understand the voiceover. Yeah, it's really quite quiet. I've noticed once we've got to the cinematic for some reason, the volume actually dropped. But, I mean, the visuals are good. You can't understand any of the voice actors. I mean... You don't know what they're saying. There's subtitles. What is this? This is Toukiden. Yeah, this is Toukiden. Welcome, Bear. I'll play this probably for like... maybe half an hour, and then we might switch over, Bear, if you're cool with that. I can't read! Well, you're fucked then, I think, CJ. Just saying, these cutscenes look way better than the actual game. Just to clarify something, Toukiden, God Eater, I was gonna say World Ends With You, not World Ends With You, shit, what's the name of that other game? The one where you're a criminal, the million year sentence game. Those games all were Vita games, including this. So this is an upscaled game. It looks very good here. These cinematics, very up-resed, very nice scaled cinematics. Game, not as pretty as this, is what I will say. Still fun though. I cannot remember how to play this game, by the way. I haven't played this in a very, very, very long time. It's me. bad graphics equals bad game, less fun. It's a little weird. It is a little clunky of a game, though, I will say, CJ. So yeah. Alright. How's the frame rate actually? It might be 2. If it kind of looks shit on the preview for me, but how's it for you guys? Frame rate kind of chunky? I thought so. Yeah. This is the first one I've actually done a 3D one on the new setup, so I wasn't sure how this would go. Give me a sec. We'll see if we can reduce this visual stuff. No. Don't let me not change things in... Oh, I can't change in-game. I really need to test these things more, but it's playing so many games at once on stream. Not really the best. Oh, whoops. That's right, there's a counter. I don't know why there's numbers. Do you guys, why is there numbers on my attacks? I don't know why that's up with that. Oh, yes. So I've activated yokai mode. That's so I can see special weakness. That'll come up in a bit. How do we fix this? Do I have to jump back out? Oh no. Back off. I'm trying to do stuff. I've returned with some Nando's. Shit, Mavi. Better share with class. Frame rate's pretty choppy. You fine to finish this intro? Alright, I'll try and finish this intro because I think it might save, question mark. I feel like you are more choppy than the game. Yeah, that happens. One day that will be fixed. Trust me. Trust me, yeah, the intro is not very long in this game. There we go. So you can see if on that in Yoko mode, I get to see what the monster's weak spot is. Whoop. Ugh. So we get different skills based on like things we can take, and we have like a meter in the top left. So that power up I had, it goes until that meter runs out. So anywhere where I strike, it will power up that location. So I want to try and strike as many times to put those little white things on with the longsword. That's a critical down state. Yep. This game looks awesome. It's pretty fun. I don't think I completed this one. I completed one, I don't think I completed two. Can't remember. Oh, that's right. You have to ritual purify. That's how you get loot from mobs. Is you click and hold, this little circle appears, and that's how you loot. Basically like carving in Monster Hunter. Alright, so I think this is the story one I might not be able to defeat, but we'll see. The elephant's trunk. Oop. How do we lock on? How do I lock on? Trying to find the lock on button. Lock on? Lock on? Lock on? Lock on? I got lock on before, but I don't know what I pressed. Oh, there we go. It's you hold R1 to lock on. There we go. Ooh, whoa! Oh yeah, by the way, you can cut off parts in this game. They do regrow them though, so just FYI. Ooh, that was a really bad jump. So if I purify this spot, Oh, what? What? Guess it ran away. So, if you purify the parts of their body, they can no longer get that body part back, and it'll be phantasmal, which means they can do less damage from it, and they can't do special moves from it. The art style is super nice. Yeah, it's Koei Tecmo to a T, basically. Also, he's Edamon and Metal Edamon. Oh, really? It ran away. Okay, Kyo's voice actor is a lot of characters from One Piece and Dragon Ball. I recognize him. Yeah, I recognize his voice a bit. Koei Tecmo. I'm gonna worry too much about the story this time around, but yeah, this is mostly gonna be a gameplay show-off. But if you guys are interested, this is on Steam. Don't know why my computer's having a big old sook. Oh look, when we're out of game, nice and smooth. My computer really showing its age. Oh, it's like there's an Orochi. But yeah, this is like the second coming of like demons in this world. It's King Ghidorah! I forgot about the time travel. This game has time travel in it. Kind of want to play more of this game now. I'm just remembering where I was up to and stuff too. So yeah, we've gone back in time. So it's somewhat related to the previous game, except there's some story stuff, story beats. Some beats connect to other beats, and there's some stuff that I think retcons because of the fact that you change history. But really, so essentially you're trying to prevent the calamity that happened in 1 and 2, I believe. Bam. Oh, Gary, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. All right. Now we're here. Let's see if I can figure out how to save. Can I save? Save. There we go. All right, I've saved. Let's return to the main menu and let's see if I can actually adjust my stuff. Buki's new cat. So, oh, he got a cat. Oh, awesome. Let's try and reduce some shit down. That'll do. I can't stream at 60 anyway, I'm fairly sure, so. Let's see if that helps a bit. Hang on, I want to see this spooky cat. Oh my gosh! It's so small! Oh my god. As you have to see spooky cat. Where'd Spooky's cat go? Sometimes I just don't know about putting a browser page up. It seems to just have a bit of a sook sometimes. Look at this cat! Look at it! Look how big her ears are. She's totally gonna grow up into those ears. It's kind of... What breed is that even? I don't even know. Very, very, very cute looking though. Those big eyes. Alright. Oh, I got... Oh, right. Yeah, so there's a system here that, Okay, so... Man, there's so much to explain with this type of game. Let's just put on some OP shit, shall we? Do we want to go Tenku, or do we want to Soma? You're not sell this. I didn't mean to sell. I was trying to... Yep. We want to be a Kitsune? Look. Does this armor look familiar? Monster Hunter fans? Especially considering we've now got a contains the set for the entire body, yes. Alright, so I'm just a Soma from the first game. So yeah. It looks like a ragdoll. It looks like a ragdoll to me. Balinese. So yeah. Armor's pretty much very simple. You have resistances and you have defense. Mostly, that's just kind of how it works in this game. Where real adaptation happens in Toukiden is in the abilities section. So you have these, which are Mitama. Mitama are spirits. They're dead people from various franchises of Koei Tecmo and from this universe. And they actually adapt and change based on, like, so you can see how they got different types. So you've got support, attack, luck, defense, speed, but they all have different skills on them. So some Mitama are very, very, very fucking good. And then there's other ones that are a bit like, whatever. But more often than not, I'll just go attack because you get skills like Carnage is really good. I think Carnage or Might, one of them is really good. So you got things like Sacrifice, Altruism. It's hard to say what they do necessarily, unless you go into the actual abilities page. You get some nice art from each of them. Different artists and stuff like that. So there's a lot of famous Japanese artists who've done work for this. But you can see here that it starts with attack up. If I can actually look at this one, equip boosts. Alright, so you got like Might, reduces the effectiveness of Might. Oh, these are just improvements. This isn't actually the other. No, didn't want to choose her. The buttons in this game are not quite used to, so Might increases attack for a limited time, makes all attacks precision attacks for a time. That precision attacks I think are hitting weak spots. Steals an Oni's health for a limited amount of time before landing an attack. Leech is crazy good. Leech gives you this temporary health that allows you to absorb attacks so you can keep chugging. And then you just got like a heal, but they'll do. How's the frame rate? Is it a little bit better for you guys? I'm not sure which part of it was like starting to chug. But yeah, again, Rise players might find this a little familiar because it is very traditional Japan. But especially with how the vendors were and a whole heap of other stuff, I couldn't unsee it. So it's like I thought I'd better show this off. So if you want to get your Monster Hunter Rise fix before Monster Hunter Rise comes out, perhaps this isn't a bad way. So. I came from Yokohama. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So, we are essentially in old Japan. So we came from modern Japan, not modern Japan, sorry. We came from the age when they had guns and battleships and stuff like that, but definitely not, like, they definitely weren't modern Japan. We've gone further backwards in time, and now we're in very old Japan, where samurai roam. So this is Tokigutsu. He's Sugu. He is a kind of android, but we don't really know the truth about him at this stage. I won't spoil what it is, but he is, he thinks he's a human. And he's the only one like that in this entire town that is very, very old looking. Hopefully this won't take me too long to just get into a mission to show off. Because I want to get into the open world to show off this game. And I can't sprint in town. But yeah, you can kind of tell where I said that it looks like a Vita game. Because it kind of looks like a PS2 game. It looks alright. It's very fun. It's very good. But definitely you can tell. So it's like if... It was kind of like where God Eater was like... Sort of had the same issue. And I kind of am hoping for a game to come out. For either God Eater or Toukiden, where it's basically just a console version of these types of games. I'd be very happy about that. Console first, I'll rephrase. Not handheld. Now that the handhelds are dead, I think that this weird, like, in-between will be less likely to occur. So, yeah. Yo. Oh, so yes, Demon Claw doesn't exist, so I think she gives me some tech that allows me to do Demon Claw. I didn't do it in the starting section, so fairly sure we learned that technique straight off the bat, because all that other stuff we saw before was stuff from Toukiden 1. The Demon Claw is new to this game. Got a bit of an Attack on Titan situation. Dang, her makeup and her eyes, so huge. So yeah, see that thing she did? That's what I'm going to be able to do. Basically allows me to get through areas faster. We might pair up. So, like Monster Hunter, basically you get like a little party. We just roam around killing things. When I get out of the tutorial, I will be able to explore a large region. Basically, your fighting area, you can see in the top right, is actually like, wait, it's... Oh, there we go. So, we get limited as to where we go based on that. So that's kind of where it differs to Monster Hunter. In Monster Hunter, we can go anywhere, wherever. Whereas this still limits us as to where we're meant to go, even though it's got an open world map. So this actually gives me access to a new set of moves once I follow up. But, like Devil May Cry, it does have a few things where it's like you can pull parts off monsters, you can not pull the monster over. But it functions similarly in some ways to how the Wirebug arts work. So, yeah. These small guys all give free loot. Not that I really care about them. I don't know what that green thing is over there, but I can't get to it. Something bigger. The bigger imp. Shit, look how big her spear is. Oh, she must be the Naginata user. What we're going to try and do is expose this thing's tummy. Oh, that didn't work because Benny Zhao had killed it. So we broke its tummy and now he's all dead. So this monster I'm fairly sure we can't take any parts from. Parry an attack. Dim has channel massive energy to Oni to elude an Oni. Pull it down. When the Oni hand reaches at full strength, slams the Oni to the ground. So, okay. Oof. So, like most moves in this game, I can actually charge attacks. Wait, hang on. How do I do it? I don't think it really explained it to me. Is it these things? Do I need these things? Do I need this? No? I completely have forgotten how to play this. Developing boosts. Oh, that's right. So the more you use a skill, the more it actually, like... You basically want to keep shit on cooldown. What it's saying. Because it actually levels up the skills on the Mitama. On the spirit. I almost forgot to consume the soul. What's a Mitama? So technically my dude should know what a Mitama is, because if he was a slayer from the old world, like, we still use Mitama. Like, that's not different. But it was somewhat in the future, so who knows what they use technique-wise. But we're still Oni slayers, so... Like I said, if you're interested in the story, quite good. You should definitely check it out. Yeah. Oh. And if you guys don't know, I'm a big sucker for traditional Japan. I think the mystical and stylization they add to a lot of this stuff is just wonderful. But yeah, so basically he just woke up one day with that body, supposedly. So it's like there's a couple of different side stories and stuff in this universe that sort of roll on, but yeah. I'm glowing! Hello? Time travel. So whatever that big old demon thing was, it tried to kill us, but we got sent back in time. The ones who hunt Oni. Fuck, this game's got so style. So one of the things is about like God Eater and Toukiden and things like this is that they are kind of games that are a little repetitive and simple. Like, as much as this like has got cool and crazy like techniques and stuff, it's not as refined. And there's a reason why different Monster Hunter games have come about and I don't think have stuck around, because some are a little bit more it's like a lot of action games, where some action games just really stick and they work really well. Unfortunately, I would say that this game is a good example of ones that are a bit more loose, with lots of stuff to do, but because of that, you don't have that as satisfying moments in combat as necessarily. It kind of just happens. The best way I would describe this kind of reminds me of combat from, like, say, Warriors games and stuff like that, like Dynasty Warriors and things. And I do really enjoy them, but it's not one of those things where it's like you put your head down and just become obsessive over this thing, because the like combat's just so satisfying and things. Alright, whipping Mitama, which I did before, so I actually don't need to be taught how to do this. But yeah. Basically that's just, Mitama is your skills, essentially, and your builds. So you can go like attack or defense or support. Support ones are very good. I think there's actually like ones that do like the more your meter goes up, the better they are. I can remember having some pretty crazy builds in Toukiden 1. In this one, I think I mostly played the same in Toukiden 2 from memory. But yeah, you can kind of see there's like a lot of stuff here where it's like you can almost see like Monster Hunter style armor and things like that, and it's the general almost RPG nature to Japanese games, where there's a lot of sort of things that just end up similar just because that's the style of art that they choose. It's Lady Kaguya! So there's a lot of mythos stuff here, where it's like if you know mythos, Japanese mythos, you're gonna have a lot of moments that are like, oh shit, it's this thing or that thing. But yeah, it's the Moonchild. Oh, that's right, they call her a witch. Guys, I kind of want to play more of this game. This is a bad idea. That's one crazy hairstyle. Nice to meet you. I'm a very powerful samurai. You've never seen anything like it before. Yall. Placed you with Benezuki? We couldn't have asked for better. Benezuki, I think, is actually really good. There's some of them that are like really good followers. So unlike a Monster Hunter, God Eater and Toukiden and a couple of the others, they are very much games that will get you to have a follower or followers, so you can actually make a team to go out on adventures and stuff. I think I only get one follower at this point, but I love her hair. She has so much hair. Omura. Look at this guy. Like all the character designs are fucking top notch in this game, by the way, as well. A lot of text. So, like I said, we pretty much will be, I think this is for online. Yeah, we won't worry about that. If I go out into the world. I think am I by myself? I guess I'm by myself. want to go to the green thing. I keep seeing this green thing. How do I think I jump by just... No. That's not what I wanted. Guess I can't jump. Anyway. You can jump to, like, items and locations and shit, so... Oh, there we go. She's talking to us now. Oh, what the heck? Hopefully I didn't miss any chat, guys. I've just noticed that chat, like, just said that, like, chat's, just connected. So I don't know if it DC'd at some point. If I wasn't responding, I apologize. Oh, I forgot to loot them. Whoops. Alright, we've got to remember to loot, guys. But yeah, like I said, so it's kind of open worldy. So Toukiden 1 wasn't really like this. It was like Monster Hunter. It was very sort of it was kind of very more mission based. So same with like God Eater and stuff like that. But it's one of those things where this one tried to go for this, and some stuff worked about it. There's some other stuff that it's kind of annoying. Also, you get different combos while holding, like combinations of buttons and stuff. But yeah, I will say this game does like move and feel a little bit better than Toukiden 1 does. Oh god, this was a bad idea. I think I might have found another one of those things I need to add to the list to just play. I don't actually remember what our mission was, so we should have a look at that. There's lots of various NPCs around. Duties. We need defeat 10 imps and we need 2 iron, so we need another iron. But yeah, like any fucking RPG ever, you get given the shitty tasks at the start. Eventually it just becomes just pure warfare, like demons and Oni are just invading non-stop, and there's just so many just big story events happening. It gets pretty nutty. Ooh, skill. Now, I don't know if any of this is really necessary, and I probably don't need to collect it right now because this is just a show-off stream, but... Chest. No. I don't really know what this is doing, but we'll leave that. Oh yeah, spiders. A lot of spiders. Yukagumo obviously is a bad guy. And that's a big difference between this game and the previous games, is being able to wire bug or devil claw your way around. I honestly, my big thing is whenever I see this shit, it just makes me feel like they were very much inspired by, say, like, Devil May Cry. Very, very like Devil May Cry 4. Up. But yeah, Leech literally allows me to steal health from enemies, so... Again, very good. Now we just need the 1 iron, and I think we can go back. There's a marker on the map for these things, which I can't remember what these do. I don't know if that's like XP or what. It was just money. Okay, there's just money around the map. But yeah, so as much as this is a game that doesn't have as much vertical traversal as some other games, but you can grab onto like trees and things like that. But it's a very chill hunting game, I will say. It gets pretty fucking insane when the war starts kicking in. Alright, let's go for a run. Look how fast my boy runs. What's that? Demon Head. Let's not go any of that. Geopulse interference. Demon Head techniques utilize geopulses from different elements. So I can basically do this. And now I have fire, and I can throw it at the fire heads. Which, I don't know if it's a very good idea. Ah. Let's just power up in the midst of the fight. So I have crazy defense, by the way. So I actually have like DLC armor and weapon. I don't remember why I got it, but what I'm wearing right now has crazy defense. So my character is way stronger than he needs to be. These things are only giving gold, so probably not worth me gathering from. I don't know what these fireheads do. Red eye. That might actually be important. Oop. Now I think from here they become part of my team and I can have them like on my side. So I should be like, so these team members end up being very like to figure out how other classes or other weapons work. Ooh, let's break this boy's arm so then we don't have to worry about that. There's not really much of a loop from memory with some of the weapons in this game. Unlike Monster Hunter, they have more like specific loops. I think this game doesn't have as much. I think it's just pretty much you just go from state to state. So yeah, also this game you can actually see an enemy's health as well. I wanted to try and activate the grapple, but nice. Now I assume we're still in a story mode thing. Yep. A lot more story than Monster Hunter games, I will say that. A lot more. At a certain point it will just free me up and then I can just do quest sort of thing, but... Ha? Nanda to? Oops. Managed to click out of the window. The characters are really quite fun as well. Like, as much as I'm skipping the dialogue, if you do enjoy these sorts of games, the caricatures in this are quite good. I think that some of the storylines are pretty good. Characters are fun to interact with. The fact that you get to choose your little team in like your single player to multiplayer experience, like where you will always be doing it like in a team of 4. And I think that's something that's a bit weird that it took Monster Hunter so long to like be like, oh, we're not going to give you NPCs, but we'll have scaling finally for like hub quests and stuff like that. Whereas this game is always on the same like difficulty in terms of the strength of the enemies and stuff. I don't remember what these do. There's like a whole heap of things that I just don't remember. I think this must be Heal Stone. I have no idea what that did. Guess we're heading back. I don't think there's any like teleports. I think I have to straight up run. So. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good representation of what Toukiden 2 is. I know this is pretty short for a quick look. Usually I try to go a little bit longer, but yeah, I think it gives you the grasp of the fact that there are other hunting games out there. Like, I think as much as I love Monster Hunter, there's a whole heap of different versions of hunting games, and well, I wouldn't say a whole lot. There's quite a few at least that you should, I think, experience, and I think that this one's worth the time, sort of thing. I think God Eater and this are definitely probably the better ones of the others. There were some ones back on the Vita, I think, that are worth playing. Not too many others, though, that I can think of, just off the top of my head. I feel like if you guys know any hunting games that you think I might not know anything about, you should totally message me and be like, hey, shit, have you played this? You should play this. Because I'm always down for more action RPGs, basically. Are you switching over already? I think I probably should. There, because it's like, that'll give us like 2.5 hours or so of Monster Hunter. So I'll probably, like, maybe I should go another 10 minutes. But yeah. Whoops, I forgot to equip the boost. Whoopsies. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, you pretty much, you not only have your meat armor gives you support skills, and then you can choose which support skills you have, especially if you have multiple meat armor on, because I believe this one gave you, was it 2 or 3? But yeah. You're gonna eat a bit and then jump on? Okay, then I won't rush then, but okay. I wanted to give us like at least 2 hours of Monster Hunter. There we go. Wait, I already have 2 equipped. I don't know why I don't have a sword skill though. Huh. I guess we'll find out what that is. Usagi. Oh my god, there is a lot of dialogue in this game, isn't there? It's weird to play games like this and not realize just how much there is until like you get to a point where you actually are forced to just talk and interact with everyone. Yeah, I want to go back into my home. Do you know one of my favorite things ever in this game? This. I don't have to load up a screen to enter in my house. The first game was so annoying that I had to do that. A lot of hunting games actually still have that in some regard, where you have to go in and out of a location. Like, this is just better. Just have an open house thing where you can just walk in and the interactables are there. We don't have to load up every frickin' time. Yeah, you get notes from NPCs, so if you want more story, there's even more story. You can go re-watch story. You can watch the music. It's pretty fucking good. Oh, I de-equipped him. Oh no, this is the armor one. Oh, okay, that's right. There's an attack one and an armor one. So you get an attack skill or an evasion skill. So I got his attack boost of those. I don't know what his evasion skill. Prevents you from becoming incapacitated. Incapacitated. Hang on. So his attack skill is during ritual purification, focus will recover faster and even while you're using it. Summoning utilizes summoning an Oni to fight for you. You can imbue them with an attribute, so this is like a summoner skill. That's pretty fucking cool. Rely on luck. Offensive skills, purification. I really can't remember. I think speed was like the ones that were really good. Focus on agile, quick attacks, reducing your focus gauge consumption and a variety of actions. And I think it actually increases your action speed in some regard. But we'll just stick with Minato for the moment. Summons an Oni that serves as your doppelganger for a limited amount of time. That's pretty fucking good. Oni that touch the doppelganger create an explosion that damages nearby enemies. That's pretty good. Yeah. There's some crazy ass builds you can get in this game. Some really fun stuff. Where are we? I don't actually know what it wants me to do now. Make a weapon at the armor or blacksmith. Okay. Hiroshima-sen. Yeah, we'll just make a shitty sword. I don't really want it. Actually, I do actually want that. I realize now that I've done that, I had a moment there where I'm like, technically I should make the next tier a weapon, but because this is a quick look, I'm not too concerned. It really, like, so a big difference between this game as well with Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter has been terrible at teaching you for a long time. Very poor tutorials, not a lot of it. This game kind of goes overboard. The amount of tutorials in this are just fucking insane. It's just so crazy over the top. And as much as I would like them to teach us what to do, it's just a bit crazy. It's weird that didn't let me chat for a bit. So let's have a look at that weapon. So create a weapon. So we can actually make the weapon Masamune. So you can see that weapons have stats. Attack and dexterity. Dexterity, I believe, is actually just how much it consumes stamina gauge, I think. But yeah, easily the best weapon there is the Masamune, because that's just raw damage, which is nice, but no dex. So we craft this, equipped it, yes, and then we can go and fortify it. So fortifying allows us to get, so this is similar to Monster Hunter, you can actually change weapons, but you basically choose paths. So I need binding rope to increase that one. I can increase like other weapons I have, but all of them seem to need this thing called binding rope, and I don't know if I purchased that. You can reforge a weapon, so you can actually change it into elemental types. So there's a lot of familiarity here if you've played a hunting game. There's some holy armor. But mostly armor's a bit different because you can fortify armor and you can change its defense and all that sort of stuff. But it's like, it's definitely one of those things where the weapon reforging is where it's really important. You basically will have sets for certain monsters that you want to fight, like elemental defense and things like that, but it won't change it. Like, you don't get crazy skills and stuff. The skills, 90% are on the meat armors. So yeah. Complete a quest or a joint operation. I love that the katana though, the longsword, basically is on your side. It's not on your back. Always ready for quick draw. Don't know. Jump to the portal stone. Oh, we don't want to jump to portal stones. I want a quest, which I think this guy gives. Missions. Phase 1. Arrival of Oni. So this is what I was talking about, because you can just pick your teammates. There we go. And then I can leave the village, and we go on quest. So pretty much the same as Monster Hunter. Like, it's really not too crazy. Oop. Good thing about the NPCs as well that I really like in this game is the NPCs like will basically go and pick up all the items for you. So like you don't have to worry about carbs if you've got NPCs with you. Sometimes. I think sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. But most of the time I can just go nuts. Donuts? And it gives you a clear time. So if you are a speedrunny boy, you get all that information right there. But watch them go. So they're not looting for themselves, they're literally looting for me. There's actually a return. That's another thing that I hate that Monster Hunter doesn't have, is just having the ability to just return, so you're not waiting around sometimes. So that's why it's like it's good to have variations in different like different variations and lots of competitions in video games, because it means that people will come up with innovations in their own different ways, and some things will be better, some things will be worse. But But now we're in the thick of it. This is now pretty much what this game would be about. The fact that you have like a big open world area too is fantastic. Hey Alex, welcome back. Second wave is attacking. Oop. So actually the aiming actually locks on quite well, so I shouldn't actually be too concerned. There is actually button combination attacks I realized as well, like that. Just trying to remember how to do the evasion one. As you can see, like, on the right hand side it's kind of powered up the meter, but I have no idea how to make it actually activate. Easy peasy. And they know that these tutorial missions are just for loot, and to get through them quick. They shouldn't just make them like a really long thing. Like these starter missions take literally a minute. No one wants to fight like tiny mobs in a Monster Hunter game. We want big old monsters that we can smack about and take parts off and hit weak points. So I believe having Amora missions also increases their familiarity. I can't remember what that does specifically. I don't know if it's related to story or if it was actually enhances them, but I think it might be just story. Can't quite remember. Different area. Wow, this guy hasn't even woken up. Oof. Problem is with the longsword in this game is like you can kind of see where I'm trying to hit him in the tummy, and the hit points for the sword aren't landing where I want them to be. Uh-oh. That's the move we're looking for. So you know how you said you can the NPCs were like you can have a knockdown state? That's it. So when they do the charge attack, that's what we can do. From memory, there's a way to charge that too, as well. It's been a long time. From memory, it's like you can get it to like tier 3, similar to what the longsword is in Monster Hunter. Gosh, man, it must suck if you're a Toukiden fan first and not a Monster Hunter fan. Because like, I can't not bring it up. I mean, that's the reason why we're playing it, to be honest. Says the talking Palico. But yeah. Clap, clap. See if I can... I was hoping to do one more. If I can do this, then I might be able to get to another story beat, and that'd probably be a good way to stop. Sortie. Don't know why it says sortie, by the way. Oh no. There's one of those missions I think that I actually have to defeat all the specific ones. I don't think I have to... I have to defeat every single one here. I don't think I can just kill a number of them, which is a bit annoying. we're just going to use the minimap to get around. Wow, the NPCs are doing all the work. I'm on like a tiny ledge. Are there any newer games in the series? This is the latest one, Bear. There's Toukiden 1 and Toukiden 2. God Eater got a new game. That's probably the closest you'll get. But God Eater is a different franchise. I was really hoping for another Toukiden, to be honest. But the likelihood that we will get one before, like, I mean, I don't know if we'll ever get one now, just because of the fact that Koei Tecmo seems to be distracted. I mean, they're working on a new IP. What I will say that is, like, there's new IPs in the works, but to me, the likelihood that we see another one of these games kind of feels low. I feel like they kind of made this game, they figured it out, they tried it out, and it didn't fully make the mark that they would hoped on the industry, but I think they're very fun. I can't remember what these are. I don't know if just standing near them increases my stamina gauge return. But yeah, I pretty much want to use those abilities on cooldown, essentially, just to level them up. So I've completed all phase 4. There's a training thing. Complete a quest or a joint operation. Wait, did I not do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? It's Gin! May have done the wrong thing, guys. I was fairly sure that's what I needed to do. Complete a quest or a joint operation. Jump to the other headquarters. I don't really want to go online. A little confused. Complete a quest or a joint operation. These are the quests here. Well, you're back, freshly showered and shaved. You've shaved your beard off, CJ? I'm assuming you mean, like, trimmed. My beard's in shambles at the moment. I'm a little confused. Order food? Oh yeah, so this is how you eat, by the way. But you need to have the parts for it. All colleagues? Irashaima-san. There's lots of marks all over the map, but maybe I need to go out into the world? Maybe that's what it is? Not sure. It goes really far up my cheek and down my... I've got crazy sideburns right now. Like, my sideburns get out of control really fast for some reason. Alright, here's a quest. Collect 2 grass rings. Which I don't know what those are. We can collect more than 1 quests, which is a good thing. I think a lot of these side quests are just sort of whatever quests. I think the mines are here. Yep. There we go. Tame 1 Brutile? This? Oh god, the sprinting. Oh. Cat's Eye? That's not a thing. Brutile? Hello? There we go. Money! No! I'm not 100% sure. Am I getting it from these mobs? Just let the NPCs do the work. They're efficient, they're effective. I'm just gonna go into these green things. Perhaps the green things are what have what we want. Doesn't seem like it. Crests. Gold-colored Slayer crests can be found in locations in the island. So the person who finds them receives good luck. I legit don't know if that's true. Also, it looks like the game is preventing me from going further into this region. But yeah, I was hoping to do this quest to show off like another story beat, but these side quests are a little more annoying than I remembered. Is it? Oh, money. That's more money. Unless I'm already done it. Maybe I've already done it, and maybe that's why he's like got a little tick above him. Let's test. Yeah, I did it. Alright. We've achieved your objective. Alright, what does the game want us to do? Yeah, let's hand in this as well, because apparently I have enough of this thing too, I guess. So I literally just got to talk to that woman twice. And I'm back. But yeah, those side quests is how you get food as well. People are unhappy again. It's always unmitigated disaster in this town. Perhaps this was going to do this was silly because it's like just how much story there is. I can't get over how much story there was. The art's super good in this game, by the way. Do I open the suspicious text message that says that it's from my bank and they've restricted my access? Maybe tomorrow. Oops. There we go. So now we have a grapple armor sword. So I don't know what the grapple one does. Speeds up and shares a unity gauge for anyone for a limited amount of time. Converts a portion of your defense to attack for a limited amount of time. That's pretty fucking good. Triggers an attack skill at random. Converts a portion of your defense and creates a mirage of your character that attacks the enemy for a limited amount of time, although it increases your consumption. That's pretty fucking good. You have an inactive, check your boost list. Don't really want might reduced. Might rage? Yeah, that'll do. Oh man, I can't get over how complex this game can get. It's fun. It's one of those ones where it's like it's get complex, but in a way where you're like excited to test it out. Oh, I was hoping we'd do a fight. I want fight. No? Yes? Come on, game. Work with me here. Can I jump off this massive cliff? I bet you I can't. Oh, I can. Shit, yeah. Oh, I probably should have took the teleporter stone. Wasn't thinking. Oh, we can have a brisk run through the forest. You know what this actually is making me think of is Phantasy Star Online. I mean, that's another game that's basically a Monster Hunter like Phantasy Star. So if these games kind of all follow a trend of it, but Phantasy Star Online 2, I feel like we'll probably have a lot more of this sort of feel to it. Did you ever play Dauntless? I have played Dauntless. It's okay. It's pretty good, in my opinion, for a, like... How do I describe, like, a Monster Hunter clone from the West? But it does kind of still feel a little weird. Did you play Dauntless yourself, CJ? Me and Prince were talking about playing it ages back when we were trying to figure out stuff to play. But it was one of those things where it definitely felt like, no, we should probably play like some other stuff. Look at this fun fella. You played it for a little bit. What did you think of it? I enjoyed it. I think it's really well done. Minus the combat. There's a lot of simplicity I felt about it. And it kind of had a kind of loose feel to it in a way that I wasn't too thrilled with. But yeah. Let's clap this bush. Oh, it was a rock. So I can't actually use this. I actually needed to defeat this enemy. Okay. So yeah, this game becomes a lot more open worldy, as you see. Oh, that's what it was. I remember. So it's, yeah, you strike the points that you've already struck with the charge strike. So the mobs in this area are going to be way stronger than the other ones. Fuck, I love that. Oh, he pushed us away. But yeah, you can kind of, like, this is where it's like, it just, as soon as I saw what Rise was trying to do, and how the clutch call worked, I was like, oh, it's like Toukiden. And it's like, I'm okay with them taking it, because they can improve upon it, and the fact that if Toukiden's not coming back, like... But I would hope so that it would come back. Anyway. As you can see, areas are pretty big. There's a lot of fun shit. And it's all mystical and crazy, and there's supposedly ancient technology around. There's a whole heap of mystery in this world. Yeah, I think that's where I'll stop with Toukiden for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I do really like this game, and it's on Steam, so if you guys do want to play it, you can probably get it pretty cheap. Again, God Eater, Dauntless, there's so many of them. Yeah. I'm gonna have a stretch, and then I will prep for Monster Hunter GU. So if you guys want to join me in GU, I will be on shortly. I think Prince, I don't know if Prince is going to be around today. If he is, we might be helping him. If not, then we probably will be just helping Yall out, or just going and fighting some deviants, like we usually do. Yeah. So yeah, this was Toukiden 2. Oh, I was mistaking God Eater for God Fist. I meant God Hand. Yeah, I want to play God Hand on stream. Completely different game though. Another action game that's super cool. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed that. I will be back very shortly with some Monster Hunter GU. Be right back.